So
What
here's the
happens when
question we'll
governments exhaust
answer
creditors?
today.
Musk and
Today's
Diamond
big
predict
question.
fiscal
What do
turmoil.
governments do when the well runs dry, when they are running out of creditors to lend them money? Now, it's a question that's front and center today because lots of public figures are now sounding the alarm about our debt and deficits. For example, let's start with Elon Musk, the dean of Doge and President Trump's cost cutter in chief and former BFF. Elon's had it. He's disgusted. Last week, he tweeted out the following. He said, "I'm sorry, but I just can't stand it anymore. This massive, outrageous, pork-filled congressional spending bill is a disgusting abomination. Shame on those who voted for it. You know you did wrong. You know it." And he went on and on. Now, Elon was scorching the so-called big, beautiful spending bill that was recently passed by the House of Representatives. On the face of it, this bill, which is championed by Republicans who talk like libertarians but spend like Democrats, appears to guarantee that we're going to have deficits of 2 trillion plus into the future, forever and ever, world without end. Amen. This is not what Elon had in mind when he signed up to help cut the cost of government. And immediately, Jamie Dimon got in on the act. He's undeniably the most influential banker in the world, and he's also publicly calling out the debt problem. He made it a recent address to bank regulators, and these comments were also clearly directed to the general public. And in this address, he focused on the Treasury bond market, which seems to be on kind of shaky ground. He said, "You are going to see a crack in the bond market." He was attributing this to excessive government spending and overdone Federal Reserve policies such as QE. And he pointed to surging national debt and the recent big, beautiful bill, citing completely unrealistic tax and spending policies, quote unquote. Jamie further warned that when this bond market crack does occur, that Treasury bond prices would drop, yields would soar, credit spreads would blow out. And he said to this audience of bank regulators, quote, "I'm telling you, it is going to happen and you are going to panic." I'm not going to panic. We at JP Morgan will be fine. Now, naturally, this warning from the world's greatest banker got a lot of attention from the financial media. Understand, Jamie is saying with certainty that there will be a panic in the bond market. It's predictable and inevitable.